Second half now for the Vikings. Update for all the NFL fans. The Titans leading late, 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go over the Chiefs. Ball loose on the floor. Campbell comes up with it. Now Lee has it after the near turnover. A floater, right wing, just a wild shot. Bailey comes down with the board, misses short. But a third look as De Leon tries to rattle it home and misses on a long jumper. Just nothing going in for the Cats. 31-16, and Tennessee High with the ball.
You know, they say there's no place like home, but I think they're just ready to go to the real home and get some sleep.
Yeah, it's been a while for the Cats. Had to spend the week in Hilton Head, which is nice, but it wasn't as nice as usual because of all the snow. Get a foul on the floor. Coach Timmons doesn't agree with it, said it should have been on the shot because it went in, but it'll just go as the first foul for Tennessee High in this half. It's on Hatcher, her second. Baseline inbounds, Amaya Lee with it. Left wing jumper for three, missed off the backboard strong as Jada Campbell comes up empty. Rebound goes to the Vikings. Out of bounds, a smart play though by Minor. On her way out of bounds, she tossed it off of Campbell, and it'll stay with the Vikings. What a great play there, and the wherewithal from Minor, the senior, who helped Minor, and Aaron Walker also helped Tennessee High make it to the state tournament in volleyball earlier this season. It's virtually the same group of girls that play all three sports, softball, volleyball, and basketball, as Minor gets an easy lay-in opportunity and makes it 33-16.
And for all those who wondered, the Chiefs just turned it over on fourth down. Titans ball up one with 2:15 left. They're a first down away from advancing on to the divisional round.
And who saw that coming after the start? Is got it down on the baseline, and they call a foul as they got it down on the base to Bailey, but the foul goes against Tennessee, or goes against Virginia High, or out of bounds on Tennessee High, no foul. Actually, they do call a foul, and it's on Bailey. Wasn't any sort of sign or anything from anybody. Had to take a guess. 5 minutes to go in the third period. 33-16. Tennessee High with the ball after the foul. Lay in too strong. Cats control the board as Campbell comes down with it. Driving across half court. Campbell, open look for Lee as she gives it up and got it for three. And a timeout by Coach Timmons cuts it back to 33-19 as Amaya Lee comes through there.
Believe it or not, that's her first make of the night. She's 1 for 8 right now, Dylan. That's definitely not a Maya Lee kind of night.
14-point lead for the Tennessee High Vikings. Again, timeout there brought to you by State Line Motors on Euclid Avenue in Bristol. So we'll see if the Cats can claw their way back into this thing. They trailed at half 26-10. Now trail by 14 here early in the third quarter. Got another playoff game tonight at 8:15. The Rams host the Falcons.
My Falcons,
we'll
rise
see how
up.
that one goes in the NFL action. Had a lot of college basketball today. My Rebels upset Mississippi State. I don't call it an upset, but Mississippi State was 13-1, and the Rebels came out with a big win there.
You know what an upset is. It ain't an upset when Ole Miss wins, right?
No, never. UVA beat North Carolina 61-49 earlier today, so it was pretty surprising.
Yeah, and Tennessee plays Kentucky at home, looking to extend the win streak at Thompson Bowling to 5.
That's amazing in itself. There's a foul down inside on the Cats, and it will send a Viking to the line. That's Lynn Lee Rhodes who will go to the line, 5'8" junior. 33-19. Tennessee High with the lead. First free throw misses off the right side of the hoop. Now Bailey will check in for Owens. On the floor for the Cats is De Leon, Sidnor, Bailey, Campbell, and Lee.
The problem that frustrates me is you have these people who call themselves Volcats. They're Tennessee fans during football season, but basketball fans for Kentucky.
How do you even handle football season as a Tennessee fan anymore, Mark?
Well, it's been pretty rough.
If you're a bandwagon, why would you pick that one right there? But I think things are looking up for the Vols, though. 34-19. Now look at me trying to be nice here. That was one of my New Year's resolutions. Long three missed from Campbell, rebounded by Tennessee High. Just nothing going in from long distance. Maya Lee got one there just a second ago, but so far on the night, not a lot of offense in general as they get it back out That is Fritz for 3 missed. The rebound goes off of Tennessee High. Went off a Minor, and the Cats will hold the ball.
And just for clarification, was it be nicer to Mark or just in general?
It was just in general. I'm only mean to you, though, right?
I don't know. Pretty tough on a couple people.
4 minutes to go here in the third period. What was your resolution, Mark, and have you broke it yet?
I don't make them because I just know I'm going to break them anyway. So I'm just to the point that I go for Lent. That's about it.
Sidnor with it, out on the right wing. I don't blame you there. I don't make them either. I try not to, but who knows? De Leon trying to get open on the wing, but nothing going on right now. They finally get a blocking foul. Sidnor able to initiate some contact. Sidnor just dribbling around, trying to find something. Nobody getting open. I agree with you, though. I believe this Bearcat team just road weary.
Yeah, just wore out. I mean, they're not as fast. The teams aren't playing like they used to. I think they're just ready for a day off.
I'll tell you what, though, what we saw coming out of that opening 40 or 50 seconds of the second half that we saw them playing defensively, that looked like the team that we saw in the Buffalo Wild Wings Bearcat tip-off tournament a couple of weeks ago. Tennessee High now with the ball after the turnover. Back out on the left wing. Now Minor with it, top of the key. Around to the right side now. They'll try to drive it, lose the dribble. Campbell comes up with the steal, but throws it right back to Tennessee High. That was odd. Lindley Rhodes lost it to Campbell, and Campbell threw it back to her, trying to get it across her body.
And now you got Bailey's fourth.
And then Bailey gets the foul called on her as they're driving. She'll step out and now back out onto the floor. This Madison Campbell, the sophomore center. Baseline inbounds for Tennessee High. Double teaming in the corner. She's able to pass out of it, though, as they get it down to Minor against Campbell, and a foul on a push. Campbell just standing there, but Minor initiated.
It'll be her first.
2 minutes, 47 seconds to go here in the third period, 34-19. As the first free throw is good for Minor, 35-19.
Yeah, and you have two players who don't have a foul for the Bearcats as of right now.
Brianna Owens and who? Sidnor. Okay. Sidnor comes down with the board there on the second free throw miss. Still 35-19. 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go, third period. Driving baseline, trying to get a look. Tries to get it down underneath the Campbell, but turns it over. And here comes Yuri on the other end for the Vikings. Trying to push the tempo, but the Cats getting back here. Good defensive effort here early in this possession, even after the turnover. Richards with it, left wing, down on the block, and they're going to call a foul on Campbell.
That makes her second.
Not Jada, but Madison.
She's getting a lot of minutes because of Taylor Owens' foul trouble, and she's about in the same situation
also
she is.
Kerrigan Bailey's foul trouble as well. So. That free throw missed. Rebounded by Sidnor. The Cats almost turned it over. It went out of bounds, but it was last hit by Tennessee High. 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go, third period. 35-19, still the score. Another turnovers. Campbell can't keep her hands up, keep it in her possession. Minor misses the layup, but the board goes to the Vikings, and a miss, rebounded by Campbell. So nothing comes out of the turnovers. Now Maya Lee on the right wing looking to drive. Center lane, left hand, contact, no foul. Coach Timmons with his arms spread out, wondering if one of the refs swallowed their whistle or what there, because definitely was some contact. And as foul happy as we've had here, for that not to be, who knows. 35-19, and the Cats will still have possession after it went out of bounds off of the Vikings. Sidnor will take the baseline inbounds on the left wing. Spinning, now trying to drive left baseline, floater, too strong. Missed, nobody touched it, and it'll go to the Vikings. That's another look there, another floater. That's a tough shot, but too strong. And the boys varsity will tip off after this one is over. We'll call that one here on Bearcat Radio. As Cats nearly get a turnover there off of the inbounds, but it goes off of Virginia High. It'll stay Tennessee High ball, 35-19. 1 minute, 41 seconds to go here in the third period.
Just right over the top of Amaya Lee there.
They do a long pass down the court, nearly goes out of bounds, but Rhodes able to come down with it. She's driving with the left-hand lay-in miss. That was Hatcher. Rebounded by Campbell. That was Madison Campbell. Got the board. Now Jada puts up a three left wing. Got a look, but missed short. Long rebound goes to Tennessee High. Hatcher driving right side of the key and rolls it in on the layup. Good. 37-19. Tennessee High leading. Minute 5 to go, third period. Amaya Lee looking for Campbell. She'll come up with it here on the right side at the top of the key. Now Sidnor left side, dribbling it around the Ballard Lee logo. Looking for a lane. She drives center lane. Right hand lay in off the backboard and good. 37-21, back to a 16-point lead. We're back where we started this whole quarter. A 16-point lead going into half.
That makes Allie Sidnor 2 for 5 on the night.
Uri goes with a bounce pass inside. Good effort by Campbell to knock it away. It would have been easy points. Campbell laid out, and you can tell the Cats are winded. Everybody kind of having their hands at their waist. It's been a long stretch here for them. They haven't played a lot of games, but they've been away from home, and you know how that can wear on you.
Sometimes coming back from vacation is the most exhausting part of it.
It's the worst part, especially when the vacation's about 15-degree temperature at a beach. There's a drive, a quick pull-up floater by Fritz, and she misses. Rebound goes to the Cats. 18 seconds to go. See what they do with the possession. Campbell spinning back out to Maya Lee, top of the key. Three missed off the right side of the board, but rebounded by Madison Campbell. Inside, she tries to get a shot up, and they bat it out of bounds off of Tennessee High. It will stay Virginia High ball. 8.8 seconds on the clock. Baseline inbounds. It's 37-21. Tennessee High with the lead. Campbell trying to get it inbounded, and they get a 5-second call there on the baseline, and it'll be a turnover. There's nobody working to the ball. It was Sidnor and nobody else. Everybody else was just standing around. 8.8 seconds after the turnover. 7 seconds now. Tennessee High with the ball, trying to get a shot off. 5 seconds. This is Hatcher. Left wing, she passes it off. Ball's loose, turnover, but it won't matter as De Leon came up with it. We're 1 quarter away, 37-21, a 16-point lead for Tennessee High. Let's take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back from the Bearcat Den to start the fourth quarter of action here in Game 1 of the doubleheader on Bearcat Radio.
In the wake of a disaster, what one thing can you send that will help people the most? A blanket, a tent, a sandbag, a doctor. Actually, if you send a monetary donation, you send all these things. Even a small donation can make a big impact and can quickly become exactly what people affected by disaster need most.
In the wake of a hurricane, your monetary donation can make a huge difference to those in need. To donate, visit supporthurricanerelief.org. That's supporthurricanerelief.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Follow Bearcat Radio on Twitter with the handle @VHS Bearcat Radio and on Facebook by searching Bearcat Radio for the upcoming broadcast schedule and shows on the flagship stream of Virginia High School athletics.
You wanted to be a teacher when you were little, but as you grew up, things changed. Teaching just didn't seem like the best option anymore, so you decided to become something else. But what?
Welcome back to the Bearcat Den. 16-point lead for the Vikings. We get it going here. Cats will control. 37-21. As the Cats will get it to Campbell inside, lay in, got it. Coach Timmons wanting the foul, didn't get it, I swear. Don't know what else. It's another turnover on the floor. Should have been Tennessee High ball, or it would have been Tennessee High ball anyway, but Sidnor gets charged with the foul as she dove in. I'm telling you, when you can't play defense, that's when you know you're going to have a tough day.